Hey guys, Team Specific here. This is Austin, and I'm coming at you with a deck that I have a lot of fun with when I play on stream and stuff like that. It's a deck that if you've ever seen me on there, I call RitZ. It's Ritual Beast Zeffras. And I know I've shown you guys a Ritual Beast, but this is a different spin. Something that's a bit more challenging to play and a lot more fun to play as well, in my opinion. So I'm going to go over the list and stuff like that. So let's get started. 2 Valor, 1 Elder, 2 Wen, 1 Deneb, 2 Apelio, 2 Cannahawk, 1 Petalfin, 2 Rampangu, 3 Zephyr Pilica, 1 Zephyr Wendy, 2 Zephyr Thubin, 2 Zephyr Exciton, and 2 Zephyr U, 3 Oracle, 3 Duality, 1 Raigeki, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Ambush, 2 Steeds, 1 Torrential, 1 Vanities, 2 Zephyr Divine Strikes. The sideboard is absolutely irrelevant. It's just a generic sideboard that I made. You can use it. It's not horrible against the meta, but it's just you can change it however you'd like. It's not something I play a lot of matches with. So for the extra deck, 3 ulti Apelio, 3 ulti Cannahawk, 2 ulti Guy Apelio, 2 ulti Petalfin, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Castell, 1 Exciton, 1 101, and 1 Deltaros. If you've ever seen my Ritual Beast video, which you haven't, you probably should because it's awesome, then it's basically the same extra deck, except I add the Deltaros because it's a lot easier to use. It's a lot easier to make due to the fact that you are playing the Pendulums with a bunch of 4s now. Not to mention its synergy when it's destroyed with cards like Exciton, Thubin, and Deneb. And yeah, so I just decided to play that in, especially since its pop effect is actually really strong. For the main deck, the trap cards. Torrential, Mirror Force being power trap cards that I like to play. I like to play them most of the decks that I can actually fit them into, that have some synergy with them, stuff like that. Vanities is obviously a staple. 2 Ritual Beast Ambush and 2 Steeds because 3 is too many, especially since you're not playing just a full Ritual Beast engine. With your ulti Cannahawks, you're gonna get them off anyway, so 2 is fine. And then 2 is Divine Strikes because you still want to have your counter trap. 3 is too many, 1 you'll never see, so it's just something you want to have at 2. For the spells, obviously Raigeki is a staple, Oracle's a staple, anything playing Zeffras, and then 3 Pot of Duality. Duality was my consistency maker, it was my deck thinner, and it's really good early game. Obviously it loses a bit of value late game, depending on the board state, but the main thing is getting the consistency out early, so that you can win the game later on. So the Zephyr engine is 3 Pilicas, 1 Wendy, and these guys, the Stellar guys, and then the Secret of the Yang Xing guy. So the reason why I play 2 of the Zephyr New is because he searches out Oracle, he searches out Divine Strike, not to mention he rounds out your 7 comp because you're only playing 1 Wendy. Because outside of being a 7, outside of being a Ritual Beast Tamer, she sucks. She's not very good stats. Her effect stinks. I don't know what to tell you. But that's why we only play 1 of her, and we play 3 of this guy, because Zephyr and Pilica are really good. It's a lot like the other one. It's specials from the grave, and it's something you definitely want at 3, especially since you are playing things like Rampangu and stuff like that. When it comes to the Elder, obviously you only want 1 because you're going to get caught up with less Spiritual Beasts than if you were playing 3 of each of these guys. So you only want to play 1 Elder because you're less likely to have something else in your hand with it. And then Wen's always going to be just a powerful card at 2 because of Apelios, Cannahawk, stuff like that. The Deneb is obviously for consistency with this engine, the Zephyr engine, and it definitely helps out. And then double Valor for your effect negation. Valor is just my choice. You could always go Fiendish Chain if you want more traps. You could also go Breakthrough as well if you'd like the extra ability to negate later on as well. That's just player preference. I just chose to go Valor there. I also chose to go Valor when I made my Ritual Beast deck as well. Overall, the deck's a lot of fun. The deck is really consistent. And it's a spin-off of Ritual Beast that you have to either start with your Zephyr engine and ease into Ritual Beast, or you have to win with Ritual Beast and have that Zephyr engine hang out and do some board control. And it definitely makes you think a bit more than Ritual Beast. Obviously, outside of the combos, now you have to have 2 engines that you can't allow to clash. Because if you try to push 1 engine too hard without the proper resources, obviously it's not going to work. Which that kind of thinking is a lot more fun for some players in the game. I know I have a lot more fun with it. So you guys should definitely check this deck out. Like I said, a lot of fun, pretty consistent. And as for that, I guess I'm done here. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and later.